And here we go. Oh, all good. Now we can play some games. So, hello, welcome back to my office. Hope everyone is having a lovely day so far. Today, I will just be doing whatever I feel like. I'll probably start off like doing my dailies. So, gonna play some Genshin, gonna play some Yu-Gi-Oh, that type of stuff. Ooh. Then we'll start off with Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay. And let me go. Nope. I forgot that I had that on speaker. There we go. There we go. And that is a little loud. There we go. That should be better. Sorry about that. There we go. Just some more relaxing music. As we play some Yu-Gi-Oh. Hey. What's this? From 12. So tomorrow. Okay. Duelist Cup. Oh, will that reset again? Might be the case. Daily's all reset. All good. Oh, right. Log in. Pick that up. There we go. So we do have our deck that the guys built me. So it's called a Memento fusion deck, and basically the main point of it is to summon this big guy and get the spell card or the trap card out on the field. So you can basically negate a bunch of things. I haven't really gotten a hang of how to actually do it properly. I'll need to check that other one out at some point. But let's just play a couple of rounds, get our dailies and stuff. And then we'll be moving on to Genshin after that. Oh, that's a bit loud. Didn't expect that. There we go. Although, interestingly, no matter how much you lose, you never go down a rank. Well, not in these stages, that is. Oh, they disconnected. Yeah, still lost the coin flip. Seems like they're using a generic deck as well. Okay, we didn't want this in hand, but we'll figure it out. Well, I can discard this and then... Oh, they gave me health. Yeah, the only problem with this deck, it doesn't really have anything against like spell or trap cards, which is the only problem. Like, it has some negates and stuff, but that's about it. Then your opponent's main phase, you can send a discard from your graveyard and target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate the effect. Yeah. So basically we can do that for like the big guy. I'll just basically wait until they summon the big one, if they want to do that. And then I'll just negate that. Oh, they're doing a Sky Strikers thing. Okay. So they just have a Sky Strikers deck. Okay. So they got one Sky Striker out, that's fine. I already have the field spell, which is good. But the first thing I want to do is... if they negate that, I have another one. That's fine. And I have multiple ways to getting to my combo, which is the sign of a good deck. That you have a way to either get back your cards or send... okay, so that only negates that one. It's fine. But yeah, this one's once per turn, so I can't use that anymore. That's fine. I wish I could have done it the other way, but can't really do anything about that now. Do they have another negate? I hope they don't. Wonder what they're pondering. Don't tell me they got 2 Ash Blossoms in one go. Okay. Let's summon you. Yes. Now we're gonna get a horse. Well, we could get him and then get... let's get the horse first. Then you. I wonder how long they're gonna... oh, they did have another negate. I can still summon that out. I think they sort of messed up on that one. Destroy itself. Then we get all of these guys in. Yes. I actually wish I could get the goblin in as well. That would be very useful. Yes. So we want to fence position and special summon you. Then we don't want to activate that effect. We want to activate her effect to summon Masquerena. Then we destroy herself. Then we do that. Then we want to activate her effect to get him back into the graveyard. to get out a fusion, where then we want to activate the fusion. They are drawing a lot of cards, it seems. Then we want to send you and you both back in. I only just noticed that they have a full hand already. Then we want to activate your effect, yes, and destroy the Masquerena. To then get out these two guys. Yes. And get me you. Then we activate... oh yeah, we don't have 4 monsters in the field. So I believe we activate this effect. Let's destroy the goblin. To select a card from your deck to your hand. Oh, this way we would usually get the thing there, but that's fine. Then we want to special summon you. And then we want to... I believe we just fusion summon these two guys. We'll put that over here. And then we should have 5... Yep, we have 5 cards in our graveyard, which is good. We just send all these back into the graveyard. Back into the deck, I mean. We were supposed to get a... the trap card, which would have gave us a bunch of negates as well. Sadly, that didn't really work out. During the main phase, you can banish a card from your graveyard from the ones that you control if it's attack and defense position monsters. This oh yep. Let's do that just in case they do something. Do that, and then let's just do big beat stick. Attack. Let's do you. And then let's... Oh, wait. Now they have 800 attack. That means we can just attack them. They have so many cards. And there we go. I do wish that I could have got my trap card out. Without that, I lost quite a few negates, because with that one, you basically can take off 100 health each time. Control no monsters on the main... I'll just not do that. Wait, did he just cancel out his own thing? Oh, I just sent... Oh, that just sent one of my negates into the... Damn it. Yes? Oh wait, that also sent my Masquerena away. Ah, the cunts. Well, I can special summon anyway. Yeah, that put her back in the deck. That's annoying. Well, I just need one more card and then I can special summon her anyway. Sadly, I lost her negate. Yes. Select a card. Select a card and discard. Let's discard this one. Throw that. And We could negate this one as well. Actually, I'll just leave that for now. Okay, at least the field spell is destroyed, which is good. What card are they affecting? Leave that for now. I want to leave that until we get like the big monster that I want to negate. Yeah, they do have a Sky Striker deck, which is a bit annoying. Also, I like made them draw like half their deck as well. Okay, I think I'm gonna negate that. Yes. There we go. That one is negated now. What's this one? If you control no good monsters in your mate. Well, that's annoying. Yep. This does have a graveyard effect, so I'm just waiting for that to kick in. But it's usually, need the end of the phase. Okay, good. Oh, if I had 5 Memento Monsters in my graveyard currently, then I could special summon it back out again. Also control no other monsters. This character can attack all monsters your opponent controls. Yeah. They have that many cards and they still don't have the cards that they need. Just waiting for them to do their stuff. I wonder what's taking them so long. Maybe they're just trying to pick what card they want. Oh. Well, they used my card to fusion summon, that's annoying. Well. And then they're gonna do whatever that is. To get rid of their card? Oh, to get their big card. They shouldn't be able to attack again, I believe. Oh, they are? How the hell does that work? They literally just summoned it during the battle phase. How does that work? Yeah, whatever. You control, send it a card to the graveyard. Also, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response. I just did like a full negate, the fuck? That literally just negates anything that I do. This turn, even if this card leaves the field. Well, they're out of the battle phase, so they can't exactly attack me right now. Unless they're gonna do some sort of burn damage all of a sudden. I have so many cards, the hell? And they just got that back as well. That's annoying. Yeah, not a good deck. Hmm. Well, none of the effects work here. And for this, I can't do anything. I literally just have one negate in my hand and a card that does nothing because I do not have the monsters needed. So it's literally just my death. Well, can't really do much about that. You know what? Let's just end the turn here. We have probably lost this match. So what are they gonna do? They do have me here. Like, unless they activate some effect like that. I wonder how much they spent on this deck. Because they had to have, like, multiple copies of, like, well, that's a SR. But, like, of all of the URs and stuff, which there are a few. Not that many. Yeah, quite a few SRs and URs. But they basically needed all of that just to make that. Well, technically mine is more expensive because mine is literally like 90% ultra rare cards. But it doesn't really do that well, which is the problem. Just surrender. I'm literally on 100 HP, what else are they gonna do? It is a bit annoying though. Return. Did we get any of our dailies done? I don't think we did. Yeah, not even a single one, because they just prevented us from actually doing anything. That's annoying. Well, let's try again. Okay, I'll go first this time. Let's see if I get a better hand. The answer is no. Okay. So first things first, I would like to activate this. Do they have anything? No, they do not. Good. Let's discard that. Let's get one of you. Yes. There. Now they have something. I wonder what that would be, though. Oh, they have negate. That's annoying. Well, doesn't stop me from using... it does. Damn it, that's annoying. That just ruined my entire combo. Yeah, literally just stopped me dead in my tracks. I literally cannot do anything. That's annoying. Well, we'll need to see the next turn if I can actually do something. Yes. Do that. So that I can do the rotation again. It's a bit annoying though. They stopped me like in the perfect space. Nope, they just gave up. What? Why'd they give up? The hell? Well, it's a victory for me. Okay, let's return. Well, I got at least one victory. There we go. And I believe what we can do, we can craft a specific card. Because we are missing a few cards from the deck still. So if we go into the regular one, so this one, we are missing a few cards. So I was thinking we could craft like one of these ones. I wonder which one. Okay, all of them like require different packs. So let's just craft, let's say this. Because now we have the materials for it. And yes. Generate. Okay. And now we got a free pack that we can open. Open the pack. Yes. Okay, let's see if we got anything good in it. Oh, we got an ultra rare. From a single pack. And two per... Oh, we literally just got the card that we crafted back. Oh, that's wonderful. We got you. And then we finally got one of the big ones. Mythical Beast, Yakid King. Pendulum. Nice. And then we got another thing unlocked for it. So what ones were there? So obviously the one that we actually crafted. We got this one and we got... Wait, was it even from this pack? The one that we got. Oh yeah, this one. The first one. That was a very good pack. Okay. I'll probably need to ask Josh or Matt if it's an actual good card or not. But yeah, I think that's it for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Daily stuff. Now we can move on to Genshin. Gonna just boot up that real quick. And then we'll probably move on to something else for a bit. I sort of feel like I have the mines calling me, so I'll probably be playing like some sort of mining game. Or automation or that type of game. Something to do with the earth. Booting up now. Just gonna stick in my office for a second. Oh, well that crashed. That was the first time that I had the Genshin launcher crash of all things. There we go. That is properly starting now. And there we go. Let me stop the music for a bit. Into the game. If it's gonna show up. Could do. There you go. Ah, flashbang. Sorry about that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Probably change the game as well. Back. Ooh. And let's do our dailies. I'll probably just go around exploring the place. Oh, I did this like off screen. It was a pretty simple little thing. Mm. Anything around here? Oh, let's just run towards our direction and see if we can find anything. Probably not going to be anything around here. I have cleared out quite a few places. There might be something up there, so we'll be checking if there's anything here. Oh, not right now. Let's say that way.
Grab the engines.
Do I see anything? Not right away. Maybe there's some quest that I can do? No. No world quests either. Yep, nothing here.
Stabilize. Shower me with strength. Try and stop me. Overruled. Let's finish this next.
Yeah, I'll probably just need to do some domains then. Or we could do Cyno's quest, which I haven't done in some time.
Let's finish this next time.
Oh, who's that guy? Oh, I think I already killed this guy before.
Let's see if you can solidify. Pyroclastic surge.
Yeah, I remember killing him before. Oh. Yeah, it was pretty tough as well. Yeah, I remember that much. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight him again. I already beat him once. It won't give me any more benefit from fighting him. Yeah, it was a bit pain in the ass. Okay. I think what we are gonna do is gonna do the Cyno quest.
We haven't seen our Sumeru friends for a while now. Paimon wonders how they're doing. Let's go to Sumeru City and catch up with them.
Cool thing, Paimon. Let's go. And this one, I believe, is gonna be fully voiced because this is before the entire thing with all of the voice actors, and then like the company that was hiring them wanting to use their voices for AI and stuff. So they should be all perfectly voiced.
Wow, the academia sure is busy during the day. But where should we go looking for people that we know?
Mahamatra.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hi,
So
Cyno.
long since we last saw you.
Really feels like it's been forever.
Welcome back to Sumeru City. I'm delighted to meet you again. So, what brings you back here?
Also, I love his corny jokes.
Paimon just saw a really big mushroom out on the road the other day and suddenly missed all our friends in Sumeru.
Nice.
Funnily enough, we were reminiscing about you recently too. It was at a group dinner. I look forward to hearing about your travels. Something tells me we must have a lot to catch up on.
Probably do.
Really? You were thinking of us too? What a coincidence!
Indeed. Or as I call it, the Biryani factor.
It's another one of his corny jokes. But I don't get this one whatsoever.
You really want me to say the rest?
Yes, please.
Okay. It's always rice to meet stew again.
Oh, darn, he said it.
I won the bet, Paimon. Time to pay up.
You like that one, huh? You must if you remember it after all this time.
Yep.
Admit the truth. You have long been in awe of my razor-sharp wit.
Yes, I have. But you?
Here's your 500 Mora.
Thanks, I know. Feels good to hit the jackpot.
You're exaggerating. It's only 500 Mora.
Hey, 500 Mora is still a lot of snacks to Paimon.
All right. I'll treat you to some desserts later. Anyway, I'm actually investigating a case right now. My mind is focused on work, which is why I didn't complete the joke at first.
A case? What happened?
Nothing major. But after finding out who was involved, I decided, on reflection, to handle this one myself.
Need any help? We only came here to hang out, so we've got the time.
Are you still
You may as well
avoiding-
take us with you, and then when you're done, we can, you know.
Such enthusiasm. Are you worried I'll forget about treating you to some sweets if you're not around to remind me?
What? No! Alright, was it really that obvious?
How do you spell played?
Obvious enough. Still, it's a fine
Let me
idea.
check.
You are the heroes of Sumeru. It makes perfect sense to work together. All right,
Plague.
follow me.
Oh, that's how you spell played. Okay, understood. Please. Let me just quickly. Like this. Yay. Oh. I've been avoiding this like the plague. Oof. Because I have really been avoiding this story for quite some time.
Do you see him? The old man flailing around?
Yes.
Oh, is he the one you wanted to talk to about the case?
What, does he have cornier jokes than
His
you do?
name is Cyrus, a former Spontamod sage. He taught both me and Lisa.
Oh, so he is your
Paimon,
master.
Teacher is in trouble?
Which probably means that he is a better pun master than you.
Man who enjoys a spot of gardening, shopping, and wine. What sort of person targets an old retiree?
Professor, I've brought some friends.
Hmm.
Ah, Sino. Now who do we have here? Hold on, let me think. A flying fairy dressed in white? A youth who does not seem to hail from this land? My goodness. You must be the legendary traveler in Paimon. I've heard all about what you've done for Sumeru.
Wow, looks like we're really famous.
I've told him about you before. You are my friends, after all.
We're your friends? Good to meet you, sir. We're here to help Sino.
That's right. Let me summarize the situation. A couple of days ago, Professor Cyrus suddenly received a threat letter.
A threat letter?
Exactly. Who sends a threat letter to an old man like me, for goodness sake?
This is the letter in question.
Cyrus, I have uncovered your secret. If you wish to prevent it from going public, leave 10 million Mora at the back door of the cafe. Secondly, don't come looking for me. You'll never find me. But I will always be watching you and all
Sorry,
of your
I
secrets.
didn't mean to check all
Furthermore,
that. I just
if
saw
you
something
dare
funny.
to report this to the Matra, consequences. Wow, they sure didn't mince their words.
Clearly, this person must be desperate for Mora.
10 million more. What a joke. I'm just a single retiree with nothing to my name beyond the tomatoes in my garden. Where do people think I'm hiding 10 million more, huh? In my tomatoes?
There were no witnesses, so currently the letter is all we've got. So, Traveler, Paimon, let's put our heads together.
Ready when you are.
Paimon's ready too.
All right, take a look. Do you see anything suspicious?
Let me see. Okay, there's a symbol in the background, which is the thing. And there are coffee stains. From Sino's description, it sounds like the threat letter didn't come in an envelope. It was simply written on a crude piece of paper and left in Sino's in the paper.
Very good. The paper has a rather rough texture. It's not the typical kind you see in most books.
Another thing is, some of these strokes look kind of blurry. Could there be an issue with the ink?
Possibly. And I bet the paper has something to do with it.
Most of the paper around here is much smoother than this, and the ink is absorbed quickly so it doesn't run. This paper, meanwhile, it's very coarse-grained, almost as if it's made from some sort of plant matter.
It's certainly not the same paper as we use in the academia, but the ink is nothing special. Just regular black ink that gets a blue tinge when applied to paper.
So do we think the culprit has a connection with the academia or not? Wait, check this out. Looks like this part got wet at some point.
Agreed. The staining suggests it was a colored liquid, not plain water. It also looks like it was
Coffee.
wiped off with a damp cloth.
It was a
Colored
coffee stain.
liquid. So, tea? Wine?
Tea, most likely.
Looks like
Think
we're
that the brown
thinking along
stains.
similar lines. Let's go talk to Aroth. There are some things I'll need him to take care of.
You can probably sniff the paper as well to find out some evidence. Also, I should probably heal up Arlecchino. I do not like her being that low. There we go. Oh. Let's do our Archon. Well, we could do Nahida, so Bloom Team for this one. But I'm not sure if I want to do that right now.
Arav. Ah, there he is.
I feel like I've seen him before in another quest.
Mahamatra Sino. Sir Cyrus. Ah, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Feels refreshing having a event or like a quest where every single character actually talks as they're
such,
supposed to.
I'm inclined to believe that the culprit in this case is a student at the academia. Somebody young and strapped for cash. Oh, one last thing. I'd start your investigation by taking a look at the cafes in the city.
Oh, of course! You think the culprit spilled their coffee on the ladder, huh?
They do look like coffee stains to me. Also, if I'm not
I knew it was coffee.
the letter is written on a type of scented paper that has aromatics added during the manufacturing
Oh,
process.
so he
The
did sniff
kind
it.
often provided as writing material for customers in cafes and taverns.
Ah, of course. Yes, like they sell in the gift shops. I remember now. Zaha Hadid bought some a while back. She said she was going to use it as wrapping paper for a vase.
Understood. I'll assemble a team to investigate the points of interest immediately.
You have my gratitude.
One last thing. Send some Matra to guard the entrances and exits of Sumeru City. And change into plain clothes. Don't let them see you coming.
Will do.
I have a feeling like it will turn out that the master is the bad guy in all of this.
So,
That's usually how it
where
turns
do you think
out.
the culprit's at right now?
Though they'd go back to the cafe.
Yeah, they've probably been lying low at home waiting to see how Cyrus reacts.
Might be.
You're right, Paimon.
Really? Which part?
The culprit's approach.
Hmm.
Whatever happens, they need this Mora. But just because they warned Professor Cyrus not to go to the Matra, doesn't mean they know what he'll do next. So, like you said, they need to wait and see. And crucially, the culprit said they'd be watching the professor's every move.
Are we gonna...
Huh?
Wait, would that
Wait,
mean that
are you
they're in the academy? Yes, Paimon. Hello.
Found you!
What do you mean, found you? He's just a guy doing his research.
doing?
You wrote the threat letter!
Sino, you can't just go accusing...
don't know what you're talking about. What threat letter?
Oh, he
I
does
said
know.
Someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively well hidden for someone reckless enough to threaten Professor Cyrus. There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav. Whoever followed us the whole way was likely to be the culprit.
I was just listening in, that's all. You know something big's going down when Mahamatra Sino shows up, right? So I got a little curious. What's the big deal?
You smiled when Arav left. I saw it as clear as day.
Is smiling a crime now?
There are coffee stains on the letter. You mixed some coffee with water, gently smeared it onto the paper, then wiped it off with a wet cloth. All to create the impression that the letter was written at a cafe.
Ooh.
Closing off the exits to the city doesn't affect you, because you already live here. And as long as the Matra were focused on the cafes, you would be free from scrutiny. The cafe was a red herring all along. You had to be somewhere where you could monitor the professor's movements.
You can't pin this on me. I haven't done anything.
Really? Then why are you shaking like a leaf? The
Because he's
innocent
the-
have no reason to fear the Matra. But you, your heart's racing, and your eyelids are twitching. You're a terrible liar.
I would never.
Don't try anything or you'll pay the price. Now
I feel
count
like
with me.
the Sino is being a bit accusatory. Especially seeing that he literally has no evidence. Except his own hunches.
Sino already caught the guy.
You're telling me. 1 minute I go out for a quick smoke, the next minute I see Arav already on his way back to meet up with Sino. Looked like a young guy, too. Couldn't have been much more than 30. But after what he's done, I'm afraid he's ruined his whole future.
Everyone, it's all over.
Oh, that was quick.
Fast.
The culprit's name is Raka, a 16-year-old student in the
Oh.
Rotaoist Darshan.
Huh?
Okay, his features.
Cyrus
Yeah.
30-something.
We checked his records. He's 16, a third-year student.
Okay, he just ruined his entire life.
Yeah, seriously.
Foolish child. He's too young for the criminal life. What the devil drove him down this path?
We questioned the culprit regarding his motives. He,
What?
Oh, just spit it out. Nothing can surprise me at this point.
What, did he die?
well, it's our understanding that Araka is a mediocre student who has been underperforming in his classes. He started taking extra tutoring to improve his grades, but developed a gambling habit around the same time. and lost a lot of Mora.
Well,
Down on his luck, he went to the tavern for a drink.
That
and
explains
overheard
it.
some people chatting about Sir Cyrus's comfortable retirement. They mentioned that he's always arguing about his tomato plants with some old woman on the street.
Some old woman on the street? Goodness gracious. Has that rascal attended a single one of his classes? That old woman is Kasharwar's very own professor, Zaha Hadi. How can he not know who Zaha Hadi is?
Is this going somewhere?
Oh, right, yes. So another thing. We don't just argue about tomato plants. And what are they trying to insinuate by comfortable retirement? A man grows a few vegetables and suddenly he's living a life of luxury?
Nowadays,
Maybe it's more
yes.
the fact that you have the time to grow vegetables in the first place.
Araka mentioned he'd heard a rumor alleging that Sir Cyrus illegally obtained a large sum of money from the desert before retiring and kept it for himself instead of reporting it to the academia. Araka believes this money to be the reason why Sir Cyrus hasn't kept up with any academic research or other projects since his retirement. And given your advanced age, he thought you'd be an easy target to blackmail.
Oh, Araka. I'm at a loss for words. I'm so angry I don't know where to start.
People make up rumors all the time. I am quite confident that Professor
Well,
Cyrus
he
has never
quoted-
embezzled a Mora in his life.
He got him very quickly.
Arav, you'll have to find some excuse to interrogate Araka again later. I need you to deliver a few firm fistfuls to him on my behalf.
I
You can't
completely
beat up
understand
the
how you
kid.
feel, Sir Cyrus, but I'm afraid that course of action goes against the Matra's principles.
Yeah. There's a bit of a
Professor,
old-fashioned way of
There's
thinking.
no need to be childish about this.
Oh, come on. I was clearly joking.
Okay. Where does this go from here?
Old
The
man being an old
academia will
man.
determine the appropriate disciplinary action against the student. And as for the individuals spreading rumors about the professor's obsession with tomatoes and some old woman on the street, there could be a slander case here. The Matra will continue to
depends.
investigate.
How petty do you
Sam,
want to be?
I'm obsessed with some old woman on the street. Mind your wording or you'll start a whole new rumor. You seem confused. Oh, don't you understand? Uraka is just a young boy who made a very rash and very stupid decision based on some groundless rumor he heard. Besides, I didn't actually hand over any Mora to him. The whole thing sounds a lot worse than it is. All
Yeah.
it costs me is a little reputational damage. That's all.
Please rest assured, Professor, that the Academia will issue a fair and reasonable punishment.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former educator, I'd still like to have a serious conversation with the boy's parents. Their family lives in the city, yes?
Correct.
We looked into the family. Both parents are merchants and they're often away on business.
Oh, okay.
They've never taken much of an active role in their children's lives.
Oh, what a mess. You
Oh,
have to
this is
seal
not
the
where I
evidence away
expected
yet, do
the-
you? I'd like to have that letter back for the time being, if possible. I need something concrete for when I talk to the family tonight. We have to show them how serious this situation is.
The relevant authorities have already reviewed the evidence and are now discussing Araka's punishment. You can hold on to the letter for now. Just make sure to return it within a couple of days.
Oh, so you'll be able to close the case in 2 days.
Give or take, cases like this are quick to resolve.
Very good. Well, thank you for all your help. Perhaps we can all go for a meal together. Oh, my treat, of course.
My apologies, Sir Cyrus, but I have a prior commitment. Enjoy the meal, everyone.
Ah, I see. Well, that's a pity. But Sino, you have to come. You found the culprit at record speed, and I owe you for that. Ah, and isn't Tainari in town at the moment? Bring him along, too.
Wait, you mean Tainari's in the city?
Usually in his jungle.
Tainari's master, Sir Nephis, called him and Kale to the Academia to help out on a project.
Ah,
They
nice.
should be at Nephis's office at this hour. Though I must say, I'm surprised you're extending an invitation to Tainari. Did you do something to offend Sir Nephis?
Don't be outrageous. Nephis offends me all the time. It's never the other way around. Anyway, hurry up and fetch Tainari. I'll head over to the tavern with the Traveler and Paimon. See you there. Go on now. Don't keep us waiting.
I still feel like he's gonna turn out to be like the bad guy. There must be more to this. Usually this would be like a little side quest with that type of story. Also, I noticed that that land has a lot of unmarked quests
Not
as
to
well.
brag, but we never had problems like this at Ratawa Hist back when I was still teaching. And if you don't want to take my word for it, you can ask them. They were students at the time. They'll tell you what it was like, won't they?
I was out in the forest at least 4 days a week back then, thanks to a colossal workload from Master. It wrought havoc on my poor tail, so I didn't exactly keep up to date with what was going on at the Academia. Most of what I know, I heard from Sino after the fact.
Professor's become a lot more laid back in his retirement. He used to be far stricter, and was especially known for being extremely principled.
Wow. It's hard enough to stay true to your principles as a normal person. I can't imagine doing that as a sage.
It's a pity Kale wasn't around at the time. I would have happily taken her on as a student.
And then we'd have one more person who has to address Lisa as upper-class woman.
Really? Can't you just call her Lisa? She seems to prefer it when people treat her like an older sister.
Oh, believe me, back when she was a student, nothing made her happier than the younger students acknowledging her seniority.
Whoa, more food? Are you sure about this? We don't want to take advantage.
Oh, don't worry about it. Order whatever you like. And if it's not enough, order some more. After all your help today, treating you to dinner is the least I can do.
I thought I heard some familiar voices. Ah, and Sir Cyrus is here as well.
Oh, what are you doing
It's
here,
been a
you
while.
moocher?
Zahahadi was talking about you last month. How have you been?
I've been all right, thank you. You're looking very well, sir. I'm glad to see it.
Have you eaten yet? Care to join us?
That's awfully kind of you, but I had a late lunch, so I'm not really hungry just yet. I'll have dinner a little bit later tonight. I just came to Lombard's to buy some wine, and when I heard some voices I recognized, I thought I'd come and
Oh,
say
he's
hello.
actually buying
So
something
what's the
himself.
occasion, anyway? Some sort of celebration?
Consolation, more like. You wouldn't believe the day I've had.
Sounds like things have really gone downhill since I was there. My whole time as a student, I've never heard of anything remotely like that.
I can't believe how young the guy is. Oh, what are his parents going to think?
Young people are always
we'll have to see.
susceptible to making rash and ill-advised decisions. Their minds are still developing. It's just an unfortunate fact of life. But still, this boy has some nerve. Just look at what he wrote. Oh, it makes my blood boil.
Wow, yeah. Jeez.
I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. And then he just followed you into the House of Dana?
If this were my son, he'd get the scolding of a lifetime. Oh.
Luckily, I'm also an extremely principled person.
Kave! Your order's ready, sir!
Coming. I'll have to get going. Have a nice evening, everyone. I'll catch you all another time.
Okay, bye-bye!
Here I am. The coffee beans are in here too.
Yep, it's all there. I'll stop babbling away now. Let's eat before the food gets cold.
Luckily, it's still hot and you enjoy the delicious celebration. He is full.
Oh, too tasty.
And so is Paimon.
Paimon's belly is about to explode.
Oh, mine too. I'll have to walk home to burn some of it off.
Thanks for dinner, Sir Cyrus. Master Tainari and I will bring you some homemade herbal tea next time. It'll do wonders for your sleep.
Well, I look forward to that. In fact, could I trouble you to bring a little extra for the other old folks on my street? I'll be the envy of the neighborhood.
No problem at all.
He might
I'll
just
pack
be.
some up and bring it over.
Thank you for the treating. Thank you for
I'll see
treating
all
us.
later. I better head home now and tend to the crops.
Good night, Professor. Don't let those tomatoes keep you up too late.
Hey, my tomatoes are serious business. I am not about to be beaten by Zaha Hadid. Anyway, I'll be leaving now. Don't stay up too late now, children. I bid you all a good night.
Take care. Have a safe trip home.
All right. Now, we finally have some us time.
What do you mean, us time?
I think there's a problem.
I was talking with Tainari and Kale, and since we all have some free time, we thought we could all go camping together.
Oh, camping.
Think of it
Nice.
as our way of welcoming you back to Sumeru.
Yay.
Camping? Oh, that sounds fun.
Kebab. I really like kebabs.
It's been so long since
Like, a lot of
we've
people
fun together.
really dislike
I can't wait.
kebabs.
Everyone, let's meet
But
tomorrow
I
afternoon
really like them.
at the riverbank to the southeast of Gandharvaville. No need to bring anything. We've already packed everything for the trip.
Okay.
Just bring your delightful selves and prepare to have some fun.
You got it. We'll be there.
Great. Then we'll see you tomorrow.
I haven't heard their voices in such a long time. Actually, I think I do have Tainari, but I haven't really leveled him up or anything like that. Where is he? I'm not sure if I do. Probably should. Let me check Dendro. Ah, there he is. He's only level 60? Okay. I could level him up at least once. Not the best stuff. Yep. I do have a American account. And like the first five star that I got in, was Tainari. Basically, spent all my materials upgrading him. Green is still not really an either. Okay. I still need to upgrade that too. Quite a few things still to do. Actually, let me check. What's the... Ah, this one. The Traveler's Guide. Apparently, I'm doing pretty well. But they can be better. Oh. Okay, some sort of theater / mystery. Gonna be looking forward to that one then. Wait, is the fishing event still going on? Ah, yes it is. For another 5 days. I won't be doing that right now. Let's actually get our dailies done.
Ad Astra Abbot.
There we go. You get all that. Dispatch again. And then
Ad Astra.
get this.
Thank you for complete.
There we go. Now we just need to wait until, like, what? The next day. And to wait, like, from here. There we go. All good. Quite a big time range as well. Usually it's like 1 to 2 hours, not from 2 until midnight that they usually do that. Guess they're planning to be camping for quite a while. Okay. Let's Come on, were you gonna say something? Sort of interrupted you there. Here we go. At the very entrance.
And trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
Oh. Well, she's gonna have her legs broken.
We're here! Wow, you guys are ahead of the game. You set up the tents already.
I think they probably had them
I'd say
set up
we're right around
beforehand.
schedule, actually. We were aiming to have them set up before you arrived.
Traveler, Paimon, let's go fishing together. Whatever we catch, we can grill for dinner tonight. You got it! Dinner's on us tonight! I hope I can contribute too. The other Forest Watchers gave me some fishing tips a little while ago. I'm really looking forward to giving them a try.
I saw some very appetizing mushrooms in the area, so I gathered a few for us. I'll leave them here along with some fresh fruit.
Wow, camping with a Forest Watcher is the way to go! They think of everything! And even if they don't, they can improvise!
This is true. I don't think I've ever had a single rough day in this forest.
So, how has everything been going for you?
Well, there's been some high points and low points, but we've had some unforgettable experiences along the way.
I see. Oh, in that case, you should try a Valberry. I bought some from the market this morning.
A valuable suggestion.
Oh,
Just don't
come on.
bury your feelings using food.
I know.
All I wanted was to recommend something bittersweet.
Oh, I have a sudden craving for fruit tea. I'm gonna go fetch some stuff. Bye!
You. Only so wonderful.
She sure
I'm
made
glad
up
that she's
for
not
it.
gonna die. She made a run for it.
Unbelievable! She made a run for it!
So Kale chose the path of tactical retreat. Could it be she foresaw what shall soon come to pass?
What do you mean, what shall come soon?
My dear friend, you know what I am about to say.
Genius invocation time?
Excellent.
I do have some...
Kindred spirit. A great warrior can sense when
I do have some
doom is
experience
nigh.
with myself as well.
But it looks like we'll get told off if we start playing now. Let's enjoy the nature for a while longer.
Ah. The birds chirping away, the smooth sound of running water. This is nice. No agenda, just relax and enjoy myself.
We got a bite!
Fish. Fish.
I'll reel it in.
Fishy fish, fish. Oh, and a frog.
Firewood, spices, snacks, and drinks. Everything's ready. Once Kale gets back, we can light up the fire and start grilling.
Oh, that's why it went until midnight. As the moon just pops into place. I've been avoiding this quest like the plague, mostly because I'm not too into Sino.
There are 3 tents. Which one do you two want to take?
How about the one on the left?
There we go. I think you spelled corny. Corny? Oh, that's not Corky. Corny. There we go. And whatever Paimon says.
Paimon just thinks the ambiance here is a little better.
True. But it's also the closest to the water. If there are any sleepwalking fungi around tonight, they might stumble into your tent.
It's fine.
Well, that's no good. Take my weapon. You can use it to bar the entrance.
Anyone would think you were sealing the gates to King Deshret's mausoleum.
Excellent. Then this tent will be an impenetrable fortress.
Well, they have to protect the ladies.
How's your appetites? Ready for the barbecue? Always. Oh, it smells
Paimon
so
is
good.
always ready for
I'm
more food.
waiting.
Wait, did she just stick her tongue
Someone
out?
sure is desperate to eat. I think it's time to add the seasoning. How do you like your skewers? Well done? Medium? Rare?
Wait, what? Isn't that just for steaks?
Yes,
If it
usually.
works for steak, maybe it works for other things too.
It
Medium well.
depends.
Okay, these are about ready now then.
One,
It'll be a few more minutes for anyone who wants theirs well done.
okay. One, if it's fish, just do it properly. Hi, Hamter. Hope you're doing well. So, this is my comment on like what he just said. If it's like meat skewers, no, just like as long as it's, I'd say if it was steak, then sure, like on a skewer. But for like pork or chicken or fish or any of that stuff, always just do it fully. Because it just doesn't work like that. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, that was so delicious. If Paimon's stomach had space, she'd eat 3 more skewers. I ate a lot too. Here it comes.
I've
the
been
food
avoiding this
coma.
quest like for
If you're
so
tired,
long.
Then go rest.
You must be getting sleepy too, Paimon. Why don't you guys head to your tents? Sino and I will clean up.
Actually, I
Tonight,
think I
show
was
you
avoiding this
mercy.
quest for like a year.
Our sacred duel will
I
take
think,
place another day.
When I meet up. I wasn't told anything about it. I would love to. But I know that
Paimon's
like
struggling to keep her
Arctic
eyes
and
open.
Liam and stuff like that, they're all
Oh, don't
meeting
forget
up
this.
with her and so on.
The staff of the Scarlet Sands.
But I have not heard anything about a meetup. I would love
It's
to
a
go though.
very powerful weapon. Try it.
Paimon can't even lift that thing.
Fair enough. You sure you don't want it?
Yeah, Paimon's sure. We'll be fine. And even if we do get an uninvited guest in the night, Paimon will be here to take care of the traveler.
I haven't really been looking at the conversation. I don't think you need to. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd love to meet up. It would be nice. Let's not forget, I have my own trusted sword. Oh, yeah, in the current cutscenes, this sword is like the crafted sword that we have, but this is a like year-long quest that I have been avoiding for very long, so this still has the old stuff, and it actually has voice acting in it, like unlike most of the current quests.
That reminds me of a parting king of invocations. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. But right now, it's time to rest. Sleep well and sweet dreams.
But the thing is, I can only meet up after like 2 p.m. So after 2 p.m, I can meet up, which is, yeah, this is after work. This camp trip has really relaxed me. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. In place of tranquility and... Well, I didn't manage to read that properly.
I think they should all be here. Traveler?
Ooh.
Paimon?
Wait,
Are you
what
in
are they
there?
doing here?
Could you come outside for a sec?
Look at this.
What's happening? Did someone go missing? Did something happen?
What the? What's this sword doing here? Is it supposed to keep out intruders?
Evidently.
Hmm.
Huh?
It's supposed to
What's
keep the door
it?
shut,
Oh,
I
what
believe.
kind do you call this?
Hmm. Those voices. How can I recognize them?
Paimon's gonna take out the sword. Yeah!
I'm going back to sleep.
I'll hate them. Kaveh! What are you doing here? It's the middle of the night!
Why'd they come all the way out here?
Sorry to wake you up at this hour of the night, but we've got a situation on our hands.
Let's get dressed and talk about it outside.
Something has come up. And since it pertains to Cyrus and Cyno,
Did someone go missing?
essential to inform you all.
Whoa, back up. Let's start from the beginning.
Okay. Recap us. Oh, I knew that she would die. But that type of fall shouldn't have killed her, though. That's weird.
Huh? Where'd the wine cups go? I could have sworn I left them here after I washed them. Ah, there they are.
I'll have a cup too.
They're still brewing as well. That's interesting.
Can you see if the cookies are still on the table?
They are. And so are the fruits.
Oh, this is so bland. I should have gotten a few bottles of what Cyno's group was drinking last night.
Do tell. What were they drinking?
Oh, right, I forgot to mention. So, I ran into Cyrus yesterday evening when I went to the tavern to pick up some things. He was hosting a dinner for Cyno, Tighnari, Kale, and the Traveler and Paimon. Anyway, they got a bottle of Lombard's new vintage for the table. At least, I think that's what it was. It looked pretty good.
Sounds like they're all tangled up in this.
What's happening?
You know what it's about, right? 16-year-old kid tried to extort Cyrus. He was asking for 10 million mora.
I heard some people talking about it on the streets, yes. Didn't take them long to catch the culprit. The sages are probably dealing with the case by now.
I wonder what Sir Nephis and the others will make of it. Oh, Cyrus showed me the extortion letter, too. It was crudely written, but the paper had this beautiful pattern on it that I've never seen before. Really
Oh,
caught my
so...
eye.
Yeah, so he noticed the
Give me a sec,
pattern
I'll
as well.
sketch it out for you.
Because I have seen the pattern, but nobody commented on it. They just commented on, like, the paper itself.
Okay, done. Take a look. You see what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen writing paper like this around before. God knows where the culprit got it from.
Interesting. These are all motifs associated with the tribes of the desert.
Oh.
What? Really?
Take this, for instance. Looks like an outline of a spire, similar to the kind found on some ancient palaces. And the crisscrossing and mirroring here. I recognize that too. It bears a striking resemblance to an ancient emblem, one that hasn't been used in a very long time.
Whose emblem is it?
It's the emblem of the Temple of Silence.
Oh, Hamter, are you going to be meeting up with Bunny? like doing the bunny
After discussing
meetup.
it with each other, we both agreed that something didn't feel right. So we went looking for you.
Hi, Chloe.
This was a long way to come from the city.
Okay.
Alhaitham figured you were probably with Tainari, so Gandharvaville was our first stop. But the forest
Uh,
watchers told us that you had gone camping. Then,
Where's
just as
one?
we were heading off to the campsite, we ran into Sino. He said he was on a supply run. We exchanged a few words,
Hi, Chloe.
and then he ran off.
10 months.
Hold on. So what's the deal with that emblem?
Deathclaw 1551 just resubscribed for 10 months. Boo.
What is that? Should we be worried?
Yay.
Something's up, huh? Give me a
Yes, a very
Let me
big
get Kale.
spook. Do-do-do-do-do.
So you've never heard of the Temple of Silence? Well, to put it simply, it's an organization that has existed in Sumeru for over 1,000 years. These days, you can find a Temple of Silence office in the academia. Theoretically, it's responsible for the custody and disposal of information and documents not fit for public dissemination. At least, that's what they tell the outside world. In truth,
Well,
it's essentially a vestigial institution
missed her.
nowadays. There's an office with their name on it, but it's functionally obsolete. Historically speaking, the original Temple of Silence is said to have been established by Hermanubis, one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret and the greatest of all sages. Most of the organization's members hailed from the desert. By contrast, none of the Academia Temple's current members are from the desert region, nor do they use any symbols connected with the desert folk.
So the Temple of Silence at the Academia is just a fake? Wow.
It's possible.
I feel like this entire
real
quest
question
is
is
just like
why?
getting all of
My
the
guess is they're covering something up.
Sumeru boys together
Oh,
and just like,
I didn't
here you
know
go,
this. Sounds like some pretty
all the
top
men
secret
for
stuff.
you.
Did you forget? He did a stint as acting Grand Sage, and kept the pay raise even after he resigned.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah! Paimon did totally forget about that. So you took the chance to read all the top secret documents while you were acting Grand Sage, huh?
If you're
Hmm.
asking me whether I familiarized myself with the documentation in my office, I would respond that that's a perfectly normal part of any job.
So much about this doesn't make sense. Why did the emblem of the Temple of Silence appear on a threat letter from an academia student to Cyrus? The student's only 16 and doesn't have any family ties to the desert. So where could he have seen that emblem or gotten the paper?
You said you ran into Sino, yes? Did you tell him what you've just told us?
Yep. He ran off as soon as he heard what we said.
oh, that is
Given
not a
that
good thing.
Cyrus is involved, he's probably halfway through solving the case by now. Still, we should try to catch up with him. At this hour of the night, Sino will probably go looking for Cyrus at his current residence.
If the Academia's Temple of Silence really does exist just to cover up the truth, the sudden appearance of this emblem can't be good. It's sure to stir up trouble.
Which
We
probably
should pay a
means
visit
that
to
there
the
is
Academia.
more to the story
Yes.
than we
As the
first
Sage of
thought.
Amorta, my master ought to know the truth about their office. You can ask him to tell you what he knows. The more information we have, the better prepared we'll be for whatever happens there.
If this situation is connected to the real Temple of Silence, the emblem has to be part of a bigger conspiracy.
Kale, could I trouble you to send a message to the Core of 30? Tell them to keep an eye out for Sino and Cyrus. Traveler, Paimon, you two come with me. We'll go after Sino.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Cyrus has been living in the city lately. He rented a place near the field so he can keep an eye on his tomato plants.
That
Heal
must
up
be down there.
you real quick. Time to teleport once again. Been 10 months already? Damn.
Here we are. This is the place.
By the way, yeah, my first stream anniversary, like when I first started streaming, is in 6 days.
Moves fast. If he was here, he's probably long gone by now.
But I'm not sure if I want to do anything special about it or not. I might do one for my affiliate, but that's about
Professor
it.
Zaha Hadid.
Wow.
We will have to
So
see.
it really is you. My goodness. Whatever is going on tonight?
We're looking for Sino. So, he's already been here.
Yes, not long ago, in fact. He knocked on my door and asked if I'd seen Cyrus today at all. I told
Oh,
him
after
the
you
old
come to
fool
TwitchCon.
left early
Nice.
this morning, and
I only
hadn't
just
heard him come
noticed
back.
the little badge.
So we went to his place, and would you believe it? He's gone. Goodness knows where to. It must have alarmed Sino, because he took off in an awful hurry after that. He never did explain what this was all about.
Hmm.
How serious is it?
We will have to see.
Cyrus isn't at home. Oh, it sure doesn't sound good.
Professor, did you hear that a student recently tried to extort Cyrus?
Why, yes. When I left the house that day, I noticed he was watering his flowers in the field in complete silence. He had a piece of paper clutched in his hand, and he looked lost in thought. I could tell something was troubling him, but he wouldn't tell me what it was. If Sino hadn't happened to visit him that day, he'd probably still be holding on to that thing.
Hmm.
After seeing the letter, Sino told him to contact the Corps of 30, but Cyrus was very reluctant. He claimed it would only damage his reputation. Eventually, he relented, after much persuasion from Sino.
Huh? Cyrus didn't want to report it? Well, that's strange. When we saw him, he seemed pretty okay with the idea of the kid getting his just desserts.
As a former sage, it's possible Cyrus still has enemies at the Academia. That's why Sino was so insistent that he report the matter to the authorities. I was there while they were going back and forth over it.
So Cyrus initially hoped to stop this from going public. But why?
Well, I feel like he's probably connected to the desert people, the silence, you know, those ones. Temple of the Silence. There you go.
Oh dear, what on earth has that old fool gotten himself wrapped up in? Oh, I do hope he's not in danger.
Let's hope too.
I almost forgot. Sino left me this letter to pass on to you. He wrote it when he came by earlier. He realized you might come looking for him.
Thank you.
What does it say?
Let me guess, another one of his puns? My friends, this is a rather complicated state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose more than that. I ask you to understand and accept that I had to act alone at this stage. Don't come after me.
My friends.
Oh,
this
she's
is
just
a
gonna
rather
read that.
complicated state of affair. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose more than that. I ask you to understand and accept that I had to act alone at this stage. Don't come after me.
I think we will.
That sounds like Sino. Thank you, Professor. Please do not worry. We will do all we can to protect both Sino and Cyrus. Traveler, Paimon, let's head to the Academia and regroup.
Okay. Back to the academy. Downstairs? Oh. Wait, why did it teleport me to that one? The hell? How is that the closest one? Shouldn't it be the one over here? Because I can't get to that one from up there. I have to go through this one. There we go.
Rev the engines!
There we go.
You're
All
here?
good.
I thought you were going after... Ah, I guess you lost their trail.
We went to Cyrus's house. No one was there. Sino got there before us, but he was long gone by the time we arrived.
And he left a
Didn't
cryptic
say
note.
where he was going?
No, he left us a letter and told us not to go after him.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Typical Sino. Anyway, some updates on progress on our end. I drew the emblem from memory again, but in more detail this time.
Ah, yes, that one. It looks like a door. Like 2 pillars, then you have like the door here.
I checked some ancient texts for a similar design. The one I found was a little blurry, but the similarities in the general form and certain details were clear enough to confirm a match.
Yeah, and we're lucky we found anything at all. It turns out the emblem was all but lost to history. We scoured the entire Academia collection, and that book was the only one with a record of the motif.
Oh, good that you found it.
Arav managed to get Uraka to disclose his source. The one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds was a young man from the desert.
Oh.
According to Uraka, he had a striking presence and was well educated.
Apparently, the two met in the tavern over a game of cards. The guy claimed to be in the city for business as part of a merchant caravan. Uraka was intrigued when he heard what his new acquaintance had to say and brought up the idea of extorting Cyrus for Mora. The guy encouraged him to go ahead with it, then handed him some pen and paper to write the letter.
I see. So it could be that this person planted the paper intentionally.
So, how do we find this guy? Did Uraka say where he is?
He doesn't know. He claims not to have seen him since that day in the tavern. The man gave him some tips on how to carry out the extortion, but from then on, Uraka was acting alone.
Nephis and Arav have gone to meet the Core of 30 and review the city's entry and exit records. Also, Nephis admitted that the Temple of Silence in the Academia is just a facade. The true Temple of Silence once came to the rainforest to establish a collaboration with the Academia, but as time went by, the sages gradually became corrupt and foolish. The Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust the Academia and ended the partnership. They retreated back to the desert about 400 years ago. Ever since its inception, the Temple of Silence has been the guardians of King Deshret's civilization and belief system. They traveled throughout Sumeru, sequestering and guarding any wisdom that posed a threat to the people's livelihoods. At its roots, it was a legitimate and reputable organization whose purpose was to guide people towards the right path.
The Academia of the day knew that the split would damage their reputation if it became a matter of public knowledge. And so, they set up a dummy organization of their own to conceal the truth.
Not only that, but they managed to keep up the charade for hundreds of years!
So how did Cyrus become acquainted with the true Temple of Silence if they left centuries ago?
I'll bet that's the question that bothered Sino. Probably why he went after him in such a rush.
Whoever is behind this, getting Uraka to extort Cyrus was only the first step of the plan. Their true goal in doing so was for Cyrus to see the emblem on the letter.
He must have recognized it right away. That'll be why he didn't want to involve the authorities. He probably hoped to take care of the whole thing by himself. Unfortunately for him, Sino had other plans.
Since the desert is where the Temple of Silence originated, that is in all likelihood where Cyrus went.
I have to go after him.
Really? Are you sure that's a good idea, with how you respond to the heat? Why don't we send someone else?
I should be fine, as long as I bring plenty of water. Besides, I just can't shake this ominous feeling that if we don't catch up to them soon...
Everyone, I have news from the Core of 30.
Master!
Oh, so that's Nafis, Tainari's master? Oh, we're finally getting to meet him in person!
Hello.
It's a pleasure to meet
Oh,
you, Traveler
those are some interesting goggles.
Several independent eyewitnesses have reported seeing Cyrus and Mahamatra Sino leaving the city at different times. Both were heading in the direction of Caravan Ribat. I was going to suggest that you join forces with the Core of 30 in this case. However, as I'm sure you've already heard from Al-Haytham and Kaveh, the Temple of Silence is involved. The Academia has made a number of decisions throughout history that I am ashamed to talk about. It may well be that no better choice was available to them, but those actions are nonetheless a stain on our legacy. I won't attempt to make you understand the Academia's perspective. Now is the time for action.
I understand where you're coming from, Master. But I'm afraid the situation might be more complicated than we thought. I think we need to keep a low profile, or risk making things worse.
Yep.
Good point. If Cyrus is involved with the other side, or worse, if he's fallen
I
into
believe
their
I know
hands,
who is involved in the quest because there's a specific 4-star character that
everyone
is
we
in
have
the
to get
quest,
Cyrus and
but
Cyno
I
back
completely forgot what the
safely.
actual story is
We
about
cannot
because I
afford to lose them.
haven't done it. I've seen the entire story though,
Help? Whatever you need,
but I
we
forgot
got you
it.
covered.
So this is like I'm going into
Wonderful.
fresh to
You have my
this.
most sincere gratitude.
Hmm.
Arav and I will continue to follow up on the lead from Uraka. Kaveh, Scribe Alhaitham, I'd like to ask you to cover the duties of the House of Dana.
Also, this quest is a little bit
I know
boring.
You are planning to go into the desert, correct?
I might just
I am.
stop it there and just do
Kaveh,
it in
I'll
my
be
own time.
okay. You stay behind to help Master and Alhaitham.
Well, if you're sure. Okay. But be careful.
Because yeah,
Thank you.
I would like to do some mining
Arav,
or
let's
something
go.
for a little bit.
You'd better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help when you need it.
Will do. Let's go, Tighnari. Hopefully we can catch up with Cyno before it's too late.
Knowing him, he's probably covered a fair distance already, but we still have a shot. Let's take it.
Okay. I'll call it here. I'll finish the quest in my own time. I really think that is just too boring. Do not. There we go. Back to our office. Now, let's actually do something a little bit interesting. There we go. That's closed. What do we want to do? So we could try and finish Needy Streamer. Or we could play some Elite Dangerous, flying into space and stuff. What open world game do we have? Or survival games? Let's go dig up into the screen. Puzzle, RPG, driving, destruction. We could destroy some planets or wreck some cars. Quite a few interesting ones. Yeah, I really don't know. Do I have like the survival game one? Single player, simulator, shooter. I don't know why I have that one archived. I have a bunch of shooters, but I don't really play them very much. Like, I played all of Halo, but all that is just to finish all of the campaigns. And apparently I have not played it in a year. Okay. I do a thing for like my anniversary, where I just play all of the Halo games in one go. Basically just try to finish all of them in 24 hours. I haven't finished like all of them. I think I haven't finished Halo 4 and Halo Reach. like 40 hours for all. Yeah. I'd probably go like on easy mode or something. Deep Rock Galactic. Battlefield 1. I think this was like on sale or something. I just got it out of boredom. I was thinking of doing the same, but then I saw 40 hours and decided, yeah. Well, it took me 60 hours, well, nearly like a bit more than 60 hours to actually do it. So, I guess here it is. Yeah. I got it on sale, but I just never played it. I believe that's the like World War II one, like the classic looking one, without any of the nukes and stuff. There's Rodina, but you don't really do mining in that, you more just do exploration. We could do some cleaning. That's always an option. I believe I've only ever finished one level of this, and that's it, because the levels are just so big. And I just keep restarting the same level over and over again before I finish it. Fallout. Usually I only play Fallout 4 when I just want to shoot something. That is my one shooter game. We hadn't finished New Vegas yet either. I believe we were pretty close to finishing it. The main story, that is. Apart from that, I'm not exactly sure. Left 4 Dead. I remember playing that with my brother quite often as well. Mirror's Edge I have fully finished, but on like a PS3. Monster Hunter. I've played quite a bit of it, but I would say it's not really my style of game. It shows 14 hours here, but I had Nier Automata before I ever like had it on Steam and stuff. So basically I pirated it. And I finished the entire game. Like, I got every ending and stuff like that, and I had a 40-hour save file before I got it on Steam, when I finally started getting like a paycheck and, well, actually going to work. Actually, I feel like for my anniversary I could probably just do Portal 1 and 2, like fully complete them, because those are literally the first 2 games that I played on stream, and I did both of them in one go. And then I did I think the mod for it as well. But I did that separately. I only played like Baldur's Gate twice. I feel like I probably want to start a new save file, just like with myself. Because the save file that I did have was with Matt, and we don't really have much time to play between each other. What other games do I have? Well, I could just play some Minecraft and try digging a hole. Or we could just play the hole digging game. Haven't played Hades in a while either. I have too many games. Like, it has gotten to a point where like there's just too many. Wait, when did I have Kingdom Come Deliverance? The hell? How long did I have this? Okay. I apparently have never played it. We might play that at some. I know that the second one came out. And I know it's supposed to be like, oh, this like super realistic style of game. Noah Space. Me-side. We finished Me-side, but I feel like there's a lot more that we can actually do in it as well. Yeah, because there's like a bunch of achievements here as well. Messing up my hair. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that we can still do. What's this? Oh. Oh, okay. Wait, was there an expansion? I might need to check that out. Okay. Yeah, it seems like I still have a lot to actually find out about that game. You know what? Let's just play some Balatro for a little bit. There we go. Into the game corner we go. As we wait. Go. That is taking a second. Is it gonna load in? Seems like it's trying to. Why is it taking so long? It never takes this long. Okay, let me turn it off and back on again. Yes. I don't feel like Balatro should be broken. Is it starting up? Like in the background or something? Where is it? That's weird. Why is Balatro not starting up all things? Ah, there we go. Finally did. Only just took a second. Okay. Let me check. Yeah, that should be fine. It should shop. There we go. Let's play. New run. What deck do I want to do? You know what? Let's just do a regular deck. Plus one discard. Individual cards and booster packs in the next shop. Oh! We might want to skip this to get this. Then we get everything free. Yep, we're gonna do that. Okay. Oh yeah, thank you. I need to change the title too. Let's do that. Gambling in. There we go. Oh, and well, Latra. Oh, all changed over. So we have a flush right here. Also, I really love the Slay the Princess card art. Like, it's so lovely. You have the mirror, which is the crater. Then you have the princess, and then you have yourself. Yeah, let's just do a flush. And we can probably do a diamond flush. Love the card arts, but I can't focus. Yeah, I do get that. Okay, we got a diamond flush. Good. And there we go. We got it. And now we got everything for free. Okay, that is very good. Because that re-triggers all the cards in our hands. We get this for free as well, which means we can get rid of some stuff. Another free joker. Which one do we want? Turn 8, if the hand triggers a boss blind. Okay. Multiplies every 6 played in hand. Okay, that is very large, but is that... you know what? I'll go for this one. And then open this. Let's go for you. Go. Now let's open this up. All diamonds. So if we, for example, do this, we get $8. That is pretty good. We have 3 10s and what else can we get rid of? Let me get rid of those. Well, there was a 3 that I could have used. And there's a... Okay. I'm gonna get rid of all these. I'm gonna try to get a... Well, I nearly have a flush. And the 6 comes back, really? Well, we have to... You know what? I'll just do these ones. Okay. Not any better, which is the problem. Yeah, we did not get that to be the best that we could do, which is annoying. And that's it. Well, that was a short run. We started out well, though. That's one match. Do that. We have 2 6s, 2 5s. We could probably try and get a flush out of it. Okay, we got a jack, queen, all those. We got a king now. We just need a 10, and we have our 10. Nice. There we go. The small big blind is selected. Game. Okay, so that just gives you ×2, and destroy a random joker. Ah, okay. So this one is good that we have it from the very start, but also the interest would be pretty good. I'm gonna go for that. So that's just gonna keep increasing. I hope that's gonna keep increasing. All hearts. We'll do that. Oh, nearly. Well, we have 3 queens. We can discard these one. And the jack now, but we don't have a king. Oh, that didn't work out too well. We can at least put these away. There we go. Oh, 69.9. That's pretty good. And do I want to take any more as a sell value? Let's go. Actually, let's just carry on. Let's build interest. So now hearts are debuffed. We do have enough for the spade one. There we go. Or we could try and... Yeah, that didn't work. Well, we just have to go with what we have. Okay. So these ones, what cards do we have currently? So not enough of those. We do have all the diamonds still. And most of those too. But not many of those. So I will just use up what we have here. Okay, that's a bit better. And what else? I feel like we need to get some points in. Just as long as we can. Okay, what do we have here? Basically nothing, but we need to somehow get 100 out of it. Which I believe that means we are screwed again. How am I getting such bad hands? Or am I just doing it bad? Well, seems like the gamble didn't pay off. Yeah, literally not going to be able to do anything here. And that's that. Really? I'm usually a lot better at this than I'm doing right now. Okay, now we just need an ace. And there we go. Don't get greedy, just go with what you have. There we go. Oh, then we got that back. Nice. That's interesting. Now we just need to try a little bit better. So we have, well, we nearly have what we... I'll just play these for the points. Okay, now we have a king. We just need a 10. Which shouldn't be too hard to get. There we go. We got a 10. And we do these ones. And we got it. Nice. Oh, DNA. But that's also only gonna last like a single round. Do we want to go for DNA? Or actually, we'd probably need... Yeah, we'd need to sell that to actually get that. That basically means that we can keep increasing our deck. Just like fill it all with kings or something. Which way do we want to go? You know what? I'll keep up with this. Must play 5 cards. Okay. Well, we can play a flush here. But I'm not sure if I want to waste that. You know what? Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, that's 400. We have 2 queens and some other cards. Let's do a full house. And there we go. Got it. No need to overthink it. Well, we can have that for a round. Anything else? Probably this one. Yeah. The tarot cards. What can we have? 2 bonus cards. You know what? I'll just make the 2 bonus cards. There we go. Actually, I should have made the 2s bonus cards instead. Oh, I do like the spectral though. Yeah, we're gonna skip that. I should have probably had it for that, but convert all cards to a single rank. Oh. Card add to the free random. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Nope, that got destroyed. Okay, so what we're gonna do is probably get rid of all that. Now we have Free King. And we have the full thing that we need. Oh, but do I want to... Can do that. That's gonna be a straight. Okay. Let me discard this. And this. Okay. Oh, we have a steel queen. That is good. I'm gonna keep that. That should... And there we go. We got it. That is a bit better. And... Do I want to pick anything? Let's do the tarot cards. Multi. Let's do that. There we go. Oh. Oh, I didn't notice. So those are in suit. And that's in rank. Well, let's hope we have a good hand here. Okay, so no face cards, which is good to know. I'll play the... Actually, no, I'll discard those. Discard these two and these. Okay, so we have a bit of a okay one. I do wish I got a ace. Or if I kept a 9. Nope. Well, we're gonna be doing that then. We do have a bit of a hand here. Not sure if we can get 400 out of it though. Yes, we can. Okay. Good to know. Ooh, get the spectral card. What's this? I take a copy of a random joker and destroy all of the jokers. I wonder if that's going to destroy itself. Which one would go first then? Or are they going to destroy each other? I am intrigued by that. Or do I need to have at least one card now? Oh, now we have this tag again. Oh, it does destroy a random... Oh, okay, that is annoying. Well, at least we still have one. Oh, we have this. Oh, we got it immediately. That's good. But we probably need to get something better. Throw one random... Ooh, okay. Or we can create another copy of that Joker, but that wouldn't really be very useful. Okay, we got some more. What's there? Good to know. Well, that's time 3 now. We just need to get a very good hand. I would like to get at least the Steel Queen in. Yeah, that's not really gonna work out, is it? Okay, let's play all these. Okay, so no luck there. We can play these ones. Well, that smashed, but at least we managed to get it. Okay, so I need to do something about this. This would be more consistent. Well, actually this times 3 as well now. And the next one is a boss blind. So we probably need to get it like at least something. Okay, I'm gonna get this. So yeah, how many times have we played it? So that's gonna be times 3, and for a 2-pair, that's gonna be a times 4. Okay. I feel like I want to play at least something to start with. Not really that much. Okay. 4 of a kind. Times 7. Yeah, let's do that. 3,000. Not bad, not bad. I think we're gonna play that too. 6. Need that Steel Queen. There we go. Remove that. And now we have our winning hand. And there we go. We managed to get past the extra big blind. When blind is selected, destroy the Joker to the right of it, and permanently add double the cell value. Yeah, that would be really good with the egg, if I had that from the very start. I think I'm gonna get this. Whichever one of them gets destroyed, it's fine. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, that's okay. Let's remove this. Okay, so we do have this that we can play. And we got it. Nice. Basically, we don't want to be skipping anything. Oh, I would want that though. That would be really nice. Well, got destroyed. That's fine. Okay, anything else? Anything else? No. Okay, 3 kings it is. With, let's just say these 2. Not the best hand that we could have had. This is better. And now we have 3 queens, and they're over here. That should get us through it. There we go, 10,000. We are cutting it way too close at this point. Re-triggers all face card, but that will be get destroyed like immediately, unless we can buy like 2. I think we need to skip that. Minus one hand size. Oh, that is not good. I think this is where we die as well. Okay. A bit of a hand. Yeah, but that doesn't really do much. We really need the multiplier cards instead. Well, we don't have a 10. I can do this, but that's not going to be triggered, is it? Final risk. Yep. We can't... That's not going to count to anything, is it? Fuck it. Let's put it in. Those aren't going to count to anything anyway. There we go. Well, that was a run. I'd say we did pretty well. But not as well as we could have done. It's fine. Should today be a bit of a shorter stream? We could do that. Yeah, let's just end it here for today. It was fine. Yeah. I probably won't be raining anyone. We'll just end it here for today. And that's it. I think I'll have something a bit more planned for tomorrow. It's just that today I was feeling a bit tired, so I just decided to make it like a quick one. Especially just saying that I went to sleep and everything. But yeah. Tomorrow is going to be probably a little bit more planned out and just gonna do it properly. Cool. Well, thank you very much for coming in, Hamter and Claw. Hope that you had a very nice day today.